antigen B on their RBC and antibody A in their plasma. So, if the Saujanya blood is transfused into Vimala, it doesn't match. Why? Because we already know that the antibody of recipient, on here the recipient is Vimala and the Saujanya is the donor. So, the antibody of recipient reacts with the antigen of donor. I think, did you understand this? Okay. So, if the Saujanya's blood is transfused into Vimala, there is a clumping of RBC in recipient blood cells. That's why it doesn't matches. From this, we know the persons with this B blood group person should not transfuse into A blood group. And the persons with this A blood group person should not transfuse into B blood group. Okay. If the required blood group is not available, what they can do? O blood group is given. Why? It means, okay, if you look at here, it's better understand to you. These are the matches of table. Okay. You will learn this in chart also. What do you want? In chart? Okay. Okay. These are the recipient's blood group. A blood group, B blood group, AB blood group and O blood group. These are the donor's blood group. A, B, AB and O. And here A is the recipient. What the persons with this A blood group having which antigen and which antibody? Very good. A antigen and B antibody. So, and here the person with this A blood group having A antigen. Here the B antibody is reacts with the A antigen. That's why there will not be any clumping. So, it matches to A. If you look at here, here recipient is the A and donor is the B. So, antibody is B. Here we know very well what is the antigen. Absolutely right. It is also B. So, if this blood is transfused into A blood group, there will be clumping of RBC in the recipient. That's why it doesn't matches. If you look at here, it is the AB blood group. What are the antigens present on here, friends? Very good. Both antigen A and antigen B. So, it is transfused into A blood group. Here, the antibody B is reacts with this antigen B on here. So, it doesn't matches. There will be clumping of RBC. Did you understood? Very good. Here, O blood group. O blood group is the donor and A blood group is the recipient. The antibody is B and here it doesn't have any antibodies. So, it matches to this A blood group. Like this, the B blood group person should be transfused with only B blood group and O blood group. The AB blood group person should be transfused with A blood group, B blood group, AB blood group and O blood group. Why? What is the secret behind on here? You know that. You can easily say that. Anyone? Yeah, you are absolutely right, friends. And here, what is the antigens of AB? Both antigen A and antigen B. But they have any antibodies? No. So, due to the lack of these antibodies, they can receive the blood from any other person. There will not be any clumping of RBC in the recipient due to the lack of antibodies. That's why AB person can receive the blood from A blood group, B blood group, AB blood group and O blood group. See here in these diagrams there is no agglutination will form. That's why the persons with this AB blood group are called universal. The persons with this AB blood group are called universal recipients. Universal recipients. Because they can receive the blood from any other person in the world. That's why what we call them, friends? Universal recipients. Okay, come to here. And here, O blood group as a recipient, it can receive blood from only O blood group. But as a donor, it can give blood it can give blood to A blood group, B blood group, AB blood group and O blood group. So, It means they doesn't have any antigens. So there will not be any clumping of RBC. That's why the O blood group is given to the all blood groups. From this cause, the persons with O blood group are called universal donors. Universal donors. That means it can donate blood from any other person in the world. That's why they are universal donors. You must remember this. The persons with this AB blood group are known as universal recipients. The person with this O blood group are known as universal donors. Okay. Okay friends. Generally, when we ask the other persons about their blood groups, they can easily say like this. My blood group is O positive or A negative, like that. So, what is this positive and negative? They indicates a factor known as RH factor. RH factor. Let us going to discuss about that factor. Okay. What is the RH factor? RH factor is a protein which is present on RBC. RH factor is a protein which is present on RBC. And then here it is RH factor. RH factor is named after a monkey called as rhesus macaque. What is the name of that monkey, friends? Yeah, rhesus macaque, which it was first discovered in the blood of this monkey. That's why they are taking these first two letters to this name RH. Now you can understand easily. Okay? Yeah. So, this RH factor. If you have RH factor, you are known as RH positive. If you don't have RH factor, you are RH negative. The persons who are having this RH factor is known as RH positive. The persons who do not have this RH factor is known as RH negative. Okay. If this is it is a inheritable. That means it is passed from the parents to children through the genes. This factor is inherited. It is passed from the parents to children through the genes. Did you understood? Okay. If you have RH factor, it cannot affect your health. If you have RH factor, it does not affect your general health, but it may causes problems during pregnancy. Okay. Okay. There is another thing you have to know, that is, if an RH negative person should be transfused with RH positive person. Listen carefully. If an RH negative person should be transfused with RH positive person, the person may be die. Okay? It should not be transfused like that. It can result in hemolysis and anemia. Do you know hemolysis, friends? It means breakdown of RBCs is known as hemolysis. Okay. Next we are going to discuss about now we know how the blood transfusion is done, isn't it? How the person who is injured, who are the victim's blood is taken to the it is determined by test in the laboratory. The blood group of the patient is determined. Then the patient's blood is which is matched with another blood, it is obtained, and this blood is administered to the patient through the large vein, usually near the elbow. This is, we know this already. Then we have to learn when the blood transfusion is done. We have to know when the blood transfusion is done. Okay. Do you know when the blood transfusion is done, friends? Okay. The doctor recommended this blood transfusion when a person loses large volumes of blood in a very short period due to the injuries that occur in accidents. Okay. The doctor recommended this blood transfusion when a person loses large volumes of blood due to the accidents. Then the doctor prefers what? Very good, blood transfusion. And you can observe this also at the time of surgical operations, during or after surgery. Okay, the blood loss may also occur due to the internal rupture of organs, and then severe burning of body, and then severe anemia also. At this time, the doctor should prepare blood transfusion. Okay. Next, who can donate blood? Who can donate blood? A 9 years girl can donate blood? No. Can 98 years woman donate blood? No. Have you ever donated blood, friends? I think you must not donate blood. The doctor shouldn't allow to donate blood. Why? Because we are all studying 10th class, no? That means we are all the age group under the 14 or 15 like that. So, it's not suitable for donating blood. There is a certain age. Any healthy person between the age group 18 to 60 years of age only can donate blood. Any healthy person, he must be healthy. At the age of 18 and 60, he can donate blood. At the time of blood donation, the donor should not have any infectious disease like fever, hepatitis, leukemia, AIDS, etc. The donor should not have any infectious diseases at the time of blood donation. Okay, a person can donate blood in 3 to 4 months period. A person can donate blood in 3 to 4 months period. Okay. So, what they can do after the blood is collected from the donor? It means they can store under sterile conditions in specially constructed places. They are nothing but blood banks. They are nothing but blood banks. Have you ever seen these blood banks, friends? Okay. In these blood banks, the blood is stored under sterile conditions. Under sterile conditions. I think a doubt may arise in you. How they can store without blood clotting? It means to prevent the blood clotting, they added to blood sodium citrate or sodium oxalate. Sodium citrate or sodium oxalate. They added these to prevent the clotting of blood. Okay. Next, in blood banks, they can store blood only 35 to 45 days. In the blood bank, they can store the blood only 35 to 45 days. If it is not used during this period, after collection from the donor, it is discarded. Okay. After this period, if it is not utilized in this period, the blood may be discarded. Okay. Generally, the people have wrong ideas about the blood donation. It may affect the health of the donor. Is it right? No. It's quite wrong. After the blood donation, the blood formation is stimulated. Within 1 week, most of blood is added back to our body. Did you understood? After the blood donation, the formation of blood is stimulated in our body, and within 1 week, most of the blood is added back to our body. If you are understood this, you can, I am requested that you can inform it to your parents, relatives also. You can say this importance of blood donation also. Friends, we are giving blood to person. It means we bring him back from the jaws of the death to life, isn't it? So, how great opportunity to us. Really, that means we are saving a life of the patient, isn't it? So, make it a habit to donate blood. It's a wonderful gift you can give to a person. And the next, if you look at here, you can see this. I am saying before, how many types of antigens, friends? 2 types of antigens. They are antigen A, antigen B. I bought this from Local lab technicians for you. This is the antigen A,